What up, guys? It's your boy King Jaffe Joe 413 back with another one.
I see you haters I see you haters. I'm getting away.
All right, what's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? How you guys been? Chilling? You already know me, chilling like always. All right, so today, what I'm gonna be doing is, we're gonna be bringing you another awesome video, another DIY, how to do your own spark plugs. You know what I'm saying? I know my man's Trill Mouse Moto, he did the spark plugs one for you 600 guys. You know what I'm saying? You 600 guys that need to know how to do your spark plugs. But we don't got no one showing you how to do the 900 in the rallies. So guess what I'm here to do? Show you how to do the 900 in the rallies without doing the clamshell. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna show you how to take your spark plugs out, your plug wires, coil packs out, without clamshelling. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna need to make yourself a tool. So this is what I made right here. Take a look at this right here. What I got here is a 1/4 wrench, and then I got a 30T torque bit, taped it in there, and that's gonna give me enough clearance to get in there and get that screw. So I'm gonna get in there, little turns, it gets the job done though. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to open my whole bike up. Some of you guys might wanna do your own spark plug because you've done your own spark plugs, but you're not ready to clamshell your bike. This is the video for you. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so what you gotta start off, when you start off doing your spark plugs, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to remove your panels and remove your frunk. Once you remove your frunk, you're gonna have straight direct access to your spark plugs. All right, so now let's go down there and take out this first bolt. All right, so guys, I already got it loose because I had to make sure my concept worked before I brought it to you guys. All right, guys, so what you gotta do is, I already got my screw loose. So what you gotta do is, I came from this side here. You stick it in there and you give it a turn like so. Couple turns and it'll come loose. At first, it's pretty tight. It's a pretty tight squeeze to get it out of there, to get it started. But once you get it started, make sure you put a lot of electrical tape on here when you make your thing, so you can put pressure down on here so it doesn't slide out. Got the screw all the way out, loosened up. Coming through here, grab my screw. And remember, when you're putting back together, each coil pack has a wire going to the top of it that a screw goes through. So when you put it back together, you want to make sure you get that back in there. All right. So once you get the screw out, you have to take the wire off. So I reached right in here. It was easy for me to get my finger in here and get the wire off, and just pushed it straight back. It's right down there. So what I recommend is, when you do these, you're gonna want to do them one at a time, just so you can put the same coil pack in the same spot, just for future reference for problems. You get a misfire in a cylinder, you want to make sure when you take it to the dealership for them to diagnose it, if you have to do that they can easily figure out which one it is. You don't want to switch them. You don't want to mix these wires up anyway. I don't think you can, but because of the length of them, but I recommend you do one at a time. So now that I got the screw out and the wire off, now what I have to do is I have to lift it straight up and out. So you're gonna have to finagle it a little bit to get it past this little bar here in the middle, which I don't think I can do. Like so, and it pops right off. Make sure you don't lose your bushing that goes on the top of your coil pack. Mine just popped off real quick. Pop that off. Coil pack looks decent. All right, so now what we're gonna do is sit that there for now. All right, guys, so I'm using a 5/8 socket wrench. So I'm just gonna slide it in there. Got a nice long extension. Slide it in there. We're gonna loosen this up. Actually, it's pretty loose. All right, there's the first spark plug out of there. That's 8,000 miles. If you don't have a socket with a rubber thing in there to pull your spark plugs out, what you're gonna have to do is get a magnet to grab these out. All right, so guys, we're running these NGKs Got the part number there that we're running. Quick spark plugs, pull it out, no bubble wrapped. Nice, there's our spark plugs. There's the new, there's the old. Yeah, that's a nice big difference. See the difference on that? Crazy, right? Crazy, 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 crazy. All right, so usually these spark plugs come pre-gapped. So I don't have a gapper right now with me, so I'm not gonna check the gap, but I usually do recommend you do check the gap on here because you don't want to have problems with that. One of your cylinders not firing or something like that. But we're gonna stick it in there since I don't have a gap checker right now. We're gonna stick it in there. All right, so now we got it down in there. All right, so what you want to do is when you put this in here, you're going to want to make sure you hand tighten it all the way first. You don't want to try to torque it down with this because you don't want to cross thread your head. You do that, you're in big problem. So you get it finger tight all the way. Who knows?
The boy.
I'm going to torque wrench. Don't even matter. You ain't paying attention though. You ain't even getting down there. You ain't even get me put it in.
I did get down here. I did get down here.
All right, so I got the first one in there, which is the hard one, tightened up. I think there is a torque specification for these. I do have the manual and I could have checked, but I didn't. But I've worked on cars before and I know there's a ring that like crushes when you put it on there. So you tighten it up till it crushes, it gets tight. So that's what I do. Now I'm gonna throw my first spark plug back, my coil pack back in there. Actually, they give you, the kit that we purchased comes with a little bit of grease to put on your coil pack so it doesn't get hot and melt onto your spark plug. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit on the edge of here. So the purpose on the grease is on the coil pack is so if your bike gets hot, this rubber doesn't melt to your spark plug. Because if the rubber melts to your spark plug, you try to pull this out, this is gonna rip, and then you gotta buy yourself a new coil pack. All right, so you don't wanna do that. So what I do is make sure my bushing on here is nice and tight, and we're gonna stick her back down in there. Like so. Make sure our little wire that goes with the screw is where it belongs. Oh, I just put it in completely backwards. Spin that there. All right. All right, so now that I have my coil pack back in there, got my wire here. Just gonna stick my wire on there real quick. Got my screw. Gonna stick the screw through the hole of the wire. I'm gonna try to get it started with my hand first, just so I don't cross thread it when I'm trying to screw it in with the tool. I got in there about 5 or 6 turns. Now I'm gonna use my little tool and tighten up the front screw. So we're just gonna put it in there, give it a turn. All right, so guys, just now you just see me do the front spark plug, which is the hard one, underneath the bar, my little special tool. That means I only got 2 left. Those are easy, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do them real quick. I'm gonna show you how I do them real quick. If you don't wanna watch me do them, you can check out my man Trill, Mouse Moto. He show you the back too. So, all right, so you're gonna use a T30 torque bit, grab the other 2 out. All right, guys, so quick little install for spark plugs, you know what I'm saying? I'll show you how to do it. Showed you how to do this 900. So y'all can do it yourself without clamshelling your bike. Let me show y'all what 8,300 miles look like on a yeah, those were due. It's 2 seasons of riding without changing my spark plugs. So if you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you check out the website, KingJoffyJoe413.com. Make sure you hit me up on Instagram, KingJoffyJoe413.com. Make sure you hit up my brother on his Instagram. Follow him, he D-Rollin3. He's doing a giveaway right now. Get yourself a long sleeve shirt and a banner. All you gotta do is follow him and comment tag 3 friends. You know what I'm saying? I got a little lost there, so. If y'all like this video, y'all know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got any more ideas for new videos? Let me know. Y'all like this weekend's video? My man D-Rails, he has some bars, right? All right, so guess what, guys? Stay tuned. Look out for the next video. Peace.